Welcome back to the Patriot Arms channel. We're over here at Gideon Optics at GunCon 2025. And we got Mike here. He's going to talk to you guys about some of their optics that I'm interested in. So go ahead.
Hey man, nice to meet you. So kind of go from old to new here. So one of our older optics, but still selling really well, is the Alpha here. This is on the Ross Martin. So we're on an RMR footprint, and this is kind of what I call not an entry level in terms of quality, but an entry level in terms of reticle. So a lot of guys that are just getting into dots and they're trying to figure out if it's for them or not, and maybe they're struggling with finding the dot. It's got a big circle dot reticle in it, and so it's really easy to find. So if you're struggling with finding the dot, a big circle dot reticle can help you, and the Alpha has that. So when people are saying, hey, I want to get into dots for the first time, recommend me a dot. More often than not, I'll recommend the old Gideon Alpha to them as like to start out with.
Yeah,
so that'll help out.
I'm personally not, I have some optics on my guns, but I'm still getting used to optics.
Right.
So.
There's definitely a learning curve, where it takes you some time and a lot of reps to where everything happens automatically, the way that it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Another one that's also on RMR, that's one of our old guard, but still selling well. This is the Rock. Rock is a surprisingly tough little optic. We have them in green and red, also on RMR footprint, and pretty hard to beat these things to death. They're not the biggest window, but they're super tough, and they're really affordable. So these are about $200 all day long, lifetime warranty, come in red or green, and that's the Rock. We had that since last year. Now, two of the new ones that we just came out with, we've done more in the RMSC footprint than before. So this is a TSOS Night Stalker in the single stack, so it's a 1911. It's on the RMSC footprint or the Holosun K footprint, kind of the same thing. And this is Judge 2. So this is our second version of the Judge. It's really big and beefy. It's got a lot of metal around it. And it's got this front hook that acts as a sunshade. It protects the glass. It gives you something to barricade rack against. It's a really tough and beefy little everyday carry RMSC footprint dot. That's Judge 2. You can see it's got a side battery tray there.
Okay.
We always like to have some kind of a battery tray from the top or the side or something, so we don't have to re-zero.
Yeah, that way you don't have to constantly take it off and re-zero it.
Yeah, and then last but definitely not least, these took off. We launched them earlier this year, and we've been selling them as fast as we can make them. But this is the Judge XL. So if you are a big gun like this 2011 style, also a TSOS Night Stalker, I'm not trying to hide this. I'm not trying to conceal it. I want a big window for competition. Yep. So we made a really, really big window with a 6 MOA dot in it for competition purposes. And it doesn't have a ton of metal around it, so it's really good for you situational awareness, but maybe not quite as tough as the Judge 2. So we have a big window for competition here, and we have a super tough one for everyday carry here. Yep. But they both go to RMSC.
Okay.
And so those are new. They've just come out, and we're showing them at the show here at GunCon and having a good time.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll be looking forward to talking to you guys after a show and see what we can come up with.
Sounds like a plan. Nice to meet you, Patriot Arms.